What's up, Capricorn? And thank you guys so much for tuning in. So guys, I'm just getting to these readings. I've been catching up after taking some time off on vacation. It got to the point where I just got really, really tired. My spirit got tired. And I just needed a break. I hadn't left the house in so long, so I'm just like, you know what? Lissette needs a breather. I need to remember who I am as a person, because I feel like a zombie getting up and reading all day, every day. So to those who understood that and were super supportive, I really, really appreciate you. And it's times like these where I really see who's, truly with me. So thank you guys for those who have been patient. For those who have been upset, I'm really, really sorry. But I will always put myself first, because this is not the sort of work that you can do if you're in a really tired and tough spot. Sometimes our spirits need to rest. And I hope that everyone, at some point in their life will understand that we can't be robots all the time. So let's see what's going on, guys. Now, this is going to be for Sun, Moon, and Rising Capricorn signs. Okay, so let's see what you guys can expect. Past, present, and future. What is going on for the sign of Capricorn? What is going on for the sign of Capricorn? August 2018. What's going on for the sign of Capricorn? We have past, present, and future. Okay, guys. So the energy that we have here, we have the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Okay, so off bat, if this is within love, there could be someone who is having foul play here. If you guys are single, just you going out having fun doing you. But despite love, or the fact that this could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio energy, this could be someone who's a bit unstable within their emotions. Okay, something that's making them not be the natural, charismatic, happy-go-lucky sort of person. Okay, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so there's an energy here that you guys have invested time into, that you've invested effort into, and now you're at the point where you're like, you know what, I've done a lot, and I think I'm having the epiphany now that this might not be getting me what I deserve in life. Okay, so I might act a little stubborn, I might act a little petty, but it's because this wasn't making the cut. Okay, so there could be something that you guys end up releasing because your soul is saying, this ain't for us. Okay, keep it moving. So let's see what's going on, Cappies. So the first card we have for the past, Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. Could be single people getting into a relationship, or someone reconciling with the past lover. But this could also be an energy that is very draining, someone who's being a leech towards you. Okay, so let's see what direction this is going in. We have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant, it could be a Taurus, or it could be something where you guys know that you really have to take the path that your higher self would take. So this is, you're not thinking with your ego, you're listening to your soul. Your soul doesn't care about if you look stupid or if you don't. Your soul is just like, this isn't good for us. Let's move away from this. So you're really taking the higher road with something, but whatever it was that you were dealing with, it's something that you had to cross paths with. It's something that had to happen in your life. Definitely a higher purpose to it. It could have been something that had to do with religion as well. Anything that had to do with, just taking the moral path in the situation. Okay, but maybe that was letting someone go, especially if they were being a leech towards you. And again, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a friend, family member, cousin. Okay. Four of Pentacles. You guys really decide to guard yourself from someone that is really, just being a leech towards you. Again, that Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. I deserve better than this. Okay. I'm not going to stand for it anymore. So something that you guys end up losing faith in. Okay. Why is this Star card in the reverse here? All right. So Five of Pentacles. So you lose faith in something. For some of you, this could be financial. Maybe something is draining you financially. You're being tight with money, and you just really feel drained. You don't have, the finances that you need at the time. Or there's something that has to be rejected here. Page of Cups could be a water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Scorpio, or some sort of offer here that you just don't go with, okay? Something that you may have tried to manifest, but people just weren't seeing eye to eye with you. You weren't being appreciated, so you moved past it and you end it, okay? But something that is just like you kept working on it, you didn't get what you needed, so it could have ended in a bit of disappointment or heartbreak, okay? But regardless of how you feel coming out of this, you have balance, okay? Why is the Six of Pentacles here? You have the Chariot in the reverse. It was a situation that at this point was completely out of your control, okay? So you're realizing that, and you're finding balance after letting it go, even though it may have been a path that you were super passionate about going down, okay? But you know you can't move forward with it. Now, in the present moment, we have the Page of Swords in the reverse. So this is just going to be a sense of communication here, that somebody is saying exactly what's on their mind, but they can be unnecessarily cruel about what they're saying, okay? Why is this Page of Swords in the reverse here? The Fool card in the reverse. So any interaction you could be having with a person like this, or, you know, even if it's co-workers, a lover, a friend, it's just not worth the risk. It's not worth the effort. It's not worth the time. If you guys heard Drake's new Scorpion album, there's this clip in it where it sounds like an old guy. He's like, "Why you so mad? Why you mad for? I can't argue with you. You mad. I don't get paid to argue." And I was just dying. So it's like that sort of thing where it's just like someone's arguing and you're just like, nope, it's not working out. All right. And it could have been because somebody was just being a sleazeball. All right. So someone just keeping secrets in the situation. And you're not about it. You don't want to fight. You're cutting out the bullshit. You're letting it go. Okay. Now, you have the Queen of Wands here. So this could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or just something that you're doing where you're going to be a very powerful unit, okay, where you're really going to go, you're going to go in a direction that you're very passionate about, where you're just naturally looked at as a leader, okay, and people don't question your authority, you know, they just really respect you. And you have the Sun card in the reverse, which could be, you know, something unexpected that comes to light, or something that possibly could be blocking your blessings, okay? But you have the World card in the reverse. So some sort of chapter here that needs to be closed out, something that could be blocking blessings, but you guys are on the path of removing yourself from something negative. You're just in a place where you're still finding balance, and, you know, this isn't something that you just snap your fingers and balance comes. You know, it's a process. So you guys put a lot of thought into something, and now you're deciding, okay, the logical thing is to move in this particular direction, so let me do so. Okay, let me find balance in that way. Now, the last card here, we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, so something that you're just not moving forward with, something here that's ending. It could be something related to money as well, but it's something that you guys feel burdened by. Okay, but it was totally something karmic here that you had to deal with. Okay, and I feel like a big part of why things may have gotten to this point is you just didn't trust yourself. There was something telling you the whole time that there was something off here, okay, but you stood your ground anyways. So now you're in a place where you just don't want the conflict anymore, and you have to move away from something even though it's difficult. Okay, moving forward into the future, we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, how I was telling you guys that there's a process here. So you're in a place where it's not that you're stagnant and don't know where to go. It's just that you've decided that you've gone through enough. And you're not going to move forward with anything or anyone until you're certain that it's worth the effort. Okay? So you just get tired in a sense. You're too tired to fight. You're too tired to argue. You're too tired to go into anything where you're not fully sure of what you're getting yourself into. Alright? And you have the High Priestess in the reverse. So to be honest, you could be in a place where you're questioning, you know, is this the right decision? Where you're questioning your gut intuition. And I agree that if you're in a place where you can't really trust your own decisions, that maybe you do want to take a hiatus and maybe meditate or do something that brings you back to you. Okay, Three of Cups in the reverse. For some of you, this is going to be a third party that you remove yourself from because there's just too much conflict, okay? And you're just feeling a loss here, okay, from whatever it is that you let go, especially if there was cheating. For others of you, you may do what I just did, where you kind of get into this funk and it's like, I'm not in a good place right now and this is not the energy that I want to put out into the world. So let me take a step back, let me heal, let me be on my own. Because in the upright, this could be going out, social gatherings, hanging out with friends. But in the reverse, it's like, you know what, I love y'all, but I need time. I'm going to stay home. I'm going to buy every flavor that Haagen-Dazs and Ben & Jerry's has to offer. And I'm just going to chill. Okay? Never be afraid to do this and recharge. And fuck anyone who gets upset at you, because those are terrible people. Okay? We all need a chance to just become ourselves again. Okay? But with the Page of Wands in the reverse, in the future, there could be someone that stops talking to you. Maybe you stop talking to them. Maybe there's some, there's something that you're working towards, but you kind of lose your passion for it because of this small funk that you may get yourself into. And you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So honestly, I just feel like you guys are really internalizing something that you're dealing with. Okay, and we have the Two of Cups in the reverse. So some sort of fallout here. Now, whatever it was, and I'm going to warn y'all, because, when we get out of tough situations, we wish that there was that button that we can press where it's like we forget everything and we're not in pain about it anymore. But with this particular situation, I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be difficult to move away from. But whoever caused this pain, or whoever was around you when this pain came in, that same energy is going to attempt to come back into your life. Okay? You're already in a place where you may be, in a lower place than what you were before. But you don't want this person to drag you back. Okay? So there's going to be someone that, even if they don't, even if it doesn't seem like they're going to do it, they might kick you while you're down. Okay? We don't have time for that. King of Cups in the reverse. So just an energy that can't be trusted. That could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, or just someone who's very promiscuous, or just very unstable within themselves and their emotions, where you have to make a very difficult decision here. Alright? Because there's just too many problems here. So it's something that you have to cut off and not move forward with. So yeah, this could be an unstable situation that you're dealing with. But if you truly want to be happy, you really have to end things either with the person or with an energy that's making you feel debilitated. Okay? It might be a time for a hiatus, guys. I feel like you've been moving a lot and doing a lot of things. And, the thing with your sign is that you guys, for the most part, you guys are busy bees, alright? You guys are always keeping yourself distracted in some sort of way. Whether it's just putting in extra hours at work, or just, I don't know, being on social media all day, or maybe going shopping, whatever it is. I feel like you guys are always doing something where your mind is distracted by something. Right now, although it's going to become, uncomfortable for you, you need to become comfortable in your own silence. And I'll tell you why. Because I've been here before. Trust me, I totally understand. If you are not comfortable in your own silence and in your own company with nobody else there, you're going to keep going through shitty things your entire life. The moment you are okay in your own silence, the moment you're able to kind of nurse yourself and bring yourself back to health the way you've been doing with everybody else while you put yourself on the back burner, the moment you're able to do that, nothing can ever hurt you again. Okay? And moving forward, once you get to that point, that's when you can tell people, I like you. You're cool. I love having you around. But understand that I don't need you around. Understand that this, to me, is some sort of luxury. Okay? And just because I'm choosing to sleep with the 1200 count thread count, you know, doesn't mean I can't sleep with the 400 thread count. So I don't mind lowering my standards a little bit, or staying away from you for a little bit, if that means peace of mind for myself. Okay? People who make you feel this way, not a good thing. And even if it was you guys doing foul things and kind of putting yourself into this position, because we are going to have those low vibrational Capricorns and those high vibrational ones, despite anything that you're doing right now, you know, if someone else is making you be this way, or you're just this way yourself, what brought you here? Because if you don't figure it out, you're going to destroy anyone whose path you walk across. Okay? Or you're going to attract people who are going to destroy your path. Okay? You're going to keep going through the same situations until you find the common denominator to everything. And there's been a lot of people in my life, you know, and I a while ago, I haven't spoken about her in a while, but I have a very good Capricorn friend. And how do I define a good friend? A good friend is somebody that you can beef with, that you can be honest with, but you know that you'll get through it. Okay? When people are constantly nice to you and they're sugarcoating things, those aren't real friends. Those are just fans. Those are people who are trying to please you. It's those people that you can be real with and kind of duke things out with that are really the people that you should hold closely to you. So I had a conversation with her because she, you know, and I'm just using this as an example because she's a Capricorn, but she is an amazing person, all right? She will give you the shirt off her back if you need it. And that's one of the reasons why I love her so much, because she's so dope when it comes to things like that, and she's very selfless. But it came to, you know, it came a time where there's a particular instance that happened where I'm like, you need to be a bitch. I want to see you be a bit bitchier, and I want to see you put your foot down. Because at the end of the day, the reason why you haven't found what you're looking for is because you're always conforming to what other people need. You don't get anything by conformity. A closed mouth is not going to get fed. And that's when things started changing. I'm like, I don't care if it's the most painful thing in the world. If someone treats you like shit, or if they talk to you like shit, or if they show you they ain't shit, and you don't say anything, you don't do anything, you just let it slide, don't be mad at them for doing the same thing. So she kind of took that into consideration, and her life has changed drastically, and I'm very, very proud of her, and there's just so much I have to learn from her in regards to that now. Okay? But you really just want to make sure you guys aren't putting yourself in a position where you lose who you are just to have something in your life that you think should be there. Okay? So let's get you guys some guidance. We're going to use the Oracle of Visions by Cara Marchetti. What guidance does Capricorn need for the month of August 2018? Okay, I haven't pulled this card before. So for my numerologist or numerologist enthusiasts out there, this is number 24. Alright, so let's see what this has to say for my Cappies. Letting go or offering a way out. Truly loving another means letting go of all expectations. It means full acceptance, even celebration of another's personhood. Have the courage to set it free. If it flies away, it was never truly yours. If it returns of its own free will, then you will know for sure it was yours. Okay? This is powerful, guys. Have you ever gone through some sort of relationship? And this is probably when you were younger. Hopefully when we get past like the age of like 25, this stops. But have you guys ever found yourself in a position where it's just you're doing anything you can to stay with a person, or to remain friends with someone, or to stay at a job when you know the boss doesn't want you there and they've been trying to get rid of you for a while? That's not healthy, guys. Okay? You have to put yourself in a place where you trust in the universe. And trust me, that was a huge battle with myself. Guys, the world, the universe, I know we hear all the time that life isn't fair, and just because you're a nice person doesn't mean nice things are going to happen to you. All of that does have a, a bit of truth to it. But what I've truly learned is that the universe does look out for us. That the universe is very giving. That the universe wants us to be happy and abundant. That's facts, okay? So if you stop pushing, if you let things go, is it still going to stay there? If the answer is no, of course that could be painful in the beginning, okay? But what you're also doing is you're opening yourself up to what's supposed to be there, okay? And, when I was younger, I really wish that that was something that I knew. I wish I could have spoken to my future self and just said, hey, idiot, let that motherfucker go. Like, you're going to be so good. Like, you'll have everything that you need. It's just this is holding you back. Okay? And you guys have to truly understand that in love doesn't come ownership. If you truly love a person, if you truly love something in your life, you have to love it the way it is. If you love a flower that you see while you're walking past it, you have to be able to just kind of look at its beauty and take it in. Because the second you pick it up and say, you're beautiful, you're mine, what happens in a few days? It dies. Okay? So even if it's something that you feel makes you feel very good when it's around, is there anything that is truly beautiful about an unrequited situation where you want something and you love something and it doesn't want you back? That's painful. It's masochistic. All right? It's not worth the fight. So if there's something that you're fighting for, make sure it wants to be in your life. Okay? And if it doesn't, then guess what? There's one less person that you even have to look into to find out who you're truly supposed to be around. I was reading this article the other day about the different types of soulmates that we meet. And it was just such a fascinating article. And I found that, there are so many people who are going to come into our lives. You have something called the healing soulmate. So this is someone that comes in at a very dark time where you really just need someone to get you out of a dark place. And they do that for you. You have a wrecking ball soulmate, which I have met mine and that shit was crazy. But a wrecking ball soulmate where they come into your life also at a low point. They don't stick around for long. But after they leave, it's like the wind was taken out of you, okay? Where you feel like you can't breathe. But what happens the moment you catch your breath? You're like, damn, I gotta change my life. And my wrecking ball soulmate, that's what made me start this channel. They're like, you broke, you ain't doing shit in life. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm such a boss. You're just meeting me at like the lowest point of my life. And I'm so grateful for that person. And then you have, a friendship soulmate, someone who you're always going to understand, that friend that can just complete your comments, your sentences. You have a true love soulmate, someone who's a combination of every type of soulmate that you can have. Okay, you're going to go through the good, you're going to go through the bad, but there's going to be love there and you're never going to want to let that go. That is something that I find a lot of people are looking forward towards, okay? Who is my true love soulmate? Who can't I live without? Who do I need? Who is the air that I breathe? And don't give that title to somebody that doesn't truly deserve it. Be honest with yourself, okay? When you're not honest with yourself, the only person who's screwed over at the end of the day is you. You're only delaying the time, where you're going to find that true love soulmate. Okay? Every minute you spend with the wrong person is a minute you're taking away from the right one. Okay? And that was kind of like my mantra. That's something I kept telling myself to get myself out of a really bad place years ago. But y'all have to do what's going to be best for you, and you have to be honest with yourselves and be very unapologetic about how truthful you are to yourself and to your needs. People who do not understand that you have boundaries, people who do not understand that you have personal needs that need to be met and fulfilled, let them go. Let them block you, let them do whatever they have to, and thank God, thank the universe, thank anyone you have to, that is gone and that it's out of your life, okay? You shouldn't be forcing certain situations. And in this situation, someone or something definitely has to be let go of. Okay, guys? So, I love you guys so much. Now, in regards to personal readings, please listen if you do want one. So like I said, guys, I had a moment about a month ago that I was exhausted. I was tired. I woke up without passion. Okay? I wasn't interested in tarot. I wasn't interested in doing readings for people. And it was just that I was so burnt out. Because, and I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful that so many people reach out to me, but I do thousands of readings a month. So it just got to the point where I'm just like, you know what? I need me time, and I know so many people are going to be pissed off, but I cannot work. Because I was in a bad place, and I knew every single reading I was going to do was going to come out negative. So I took some time off, and I'll be honest, it was a little bit hard to take some time off because every day I had angry emails, like, without fail. So it got to the point where I had to, like, legit put my phone away. But because of that, I'm still catching up with all of that. The wait time is 3 to 4 full weeks, okay? Because I want to be able to take, a personal day if needed, because this work is super sensitive. So if you guys are able to wait for that time, that's perfect, okay? Completely fine, go for it. For those that need to hear from me very, very quickly, please get the emergency reading, okay? So you'll hear from me within about 24 hours, okay? Sometimes it could take up to 2 days, but you'll hear from me very, very quickly. And, yeah, I'll get that out to you. But please, if you don't get the emergency reading, just be very, very mindful that I'm dealing with problems, basically all day, every day. And, I get to everybody at the time where I'm able to. So just understand that I'm one person, okay? Because I'm really trying to avoid clients that have kind of a God complex and feel like the world revolves around them, okay? So I do this with all of my heart and all of my soul. And when I do these readings, guys, not only am I reading your life, but for that time, however long your reading is, I become you. I feel your pain. I feel your anxiety. There are readings that I do where I am crying hysterically because that's how much I tune into it. So are these readings worth it? Absolutely. Okay, I'm very, very, very confident in what I do. But you just have to be patient with me when I get these out. Okay, guys? So please do that. But for all of you, again, that have been supportive during this time, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. I've really been able to see who's truly for me, and that has meant the world to me. So thank you for your likes. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you guys for being so real. And anything that you need, I'm always here. Never hesitate to email me if you guys have any questions. But I love y'all, okay? And if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, it's High Vibrations 44. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, I was going to say Cancer. Take care, Capricorn.